was proven in court that there was no interference. Mike Pence irresponsible. In Benjamin Netanyahu's court case, the most significant charge, case number 4000, which is basically bribery, the judges have informed the prosecution that in all likelihood they won't press charges or they won't find him guilty of this. There's very little evidence, which is a big blow to the prosecution against Netanyahu. I think really what's going on over here is that Netanyahu, as prime minister, has the leverage, plus the fact that he probably agreed to lessen his drive towards judicial reform, which the Supreme Court and the judges are vehemently against. So it was probably some sort of compromise that worked out, that they won't charge him with these crimes and they won't have judicial reform, or at least to the same extent that they wanted. There was a recent development in the Ukraine-Russian war where basically some mercenaries fighting alongside the Russian troops were ready to march on Moscow. They stopped before they got to Moscow. This obviously represents a weakening of Putin and a weakening of the Russian army. There's various media outlets that say the Ukrainians are winning the war. Some say the Russians are winning the war. It's very unclear for the outsider to really see who has the upper hand. But I will say what's happening with the mercenaries marching on Moscow, because they're not assured the same safety they wanted, it obviously shows that the Russian morale and the strength of the Russian front has definitely weakened. The Los Angeles Angels scored 25 runs in a game yesterday, which I think is the most in Angels history. The Angels on a whole, they're 41-36 this year, which is good for third place in their division. This is probably the best they've done at this point in the season, in many seasons, with actually a chance of making the playoffs. It's very sad that a team with arguably the two best players in baseball, in Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani, are doing not as well as they really should be doing. I think the Angels, and particularly Mike Trout, have just had bad luck. I think this concept exists that certain teams, certain players just have bad luck. Certain franchises, before Robert Kraft came to the Patriots, they won nothing. Once he bought the team, they won 6 Super Bowls. Yes, there was Tom Brady, Bill Belichick, but there is luck involved in sports, both for players and owners. And I think Mike Trout and now Shohei Ohtani and Los Angeles Angels have had some bad luck. So a recent story documenting robots that deliver food, delivery robots. I think they're employed by Uber Eats. They currently, I think, work in the Los Angeles area. They deliver food. You make an order and they deliver it within a radius of a half a mile to a mile and a half. It could take like 20 minutes to get there, but there's no person involved. A machine shows up at your door with your food, I guess hot and ready. It's kind of crazy. This is where we come from. They even know, how to cross the street. They will go on the sidewalks, these robots, but they're able to cross the street. They will stop moving if they get next to a car. Obviously, this will cut a lot of jobs out of people, delivery guys and Uber drivers. But I will say it's actually pretty cool that you can order it and a robot will bring your food to you. We're getting futuristic very quickly. There's a lot of speculation on social media of a possible fight between Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook and Elon Musk, the world's richest or second richest man. They got into a spat on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, challenging each other to a fight, to an MMA fight. People said if this actually comes true, it could be the highest grossing fight in the history of pay-per-view by far. There are already odds. Some odds makers are already given the advantage, minus 160 to Zuckerberg, plus 140 to Elon Musk. I have no idea their physical condition. It looks like Zuckerberg's in better shape. Plus, he has training in mixed martial arts. I don't know if Elon Musk has a chance against him. But I will say this. I think the world is transitioning where you want a celebrity to do everything, not just earn money, to be MMA star. You want YouTubers, want to be boxing. This is just the way of the world. We want to see a celebrity who does everything.